Good morning and welcome to Morning Java, brought to you as always by our friends at the Get-Go Cafe and Market, where they are currently engaged in the 24 days of Christmas. Mm-hmm. Every time you go there, it's a different deal.
Yeah, you download the Giant Eagle app.
Right, it's the Giant Eagle app. It's not the Get-Go app.
Yeah, Giant Eagle, and there's different, like half off, whatever, every day.
Every day.
They just did one on chicken tenders, and Hunter cleaned the place out. So,
he certainly cleaned them out of their free ranch.
Yeah. So.
Hey, up there on that scoreboard, in addition to the little festive Christmas stuff and whatever, is a 1 and a 0 and a 158 to show left in overtime here. I find some symbolism in this.
Okay.
Because the 58 would be for Chris Letang, who had a very Chris Letang kind of game, where he did things during the game where you go, huh? Mm-hmm. And then in overtime.
Yeah, that's the kind of game he plays. I think high risk, high reward is what we've said before.
Yep.
But a couple of weird decisions in overtime. The overtime in general is
yeah, but he had the
whole
puck
thing was weird.
And he forced Pierre-Luc Dubois to chase him down and whack him with the slash. And he did things that only he's capable of doing out there. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put you on a spot here. Because when you were on the road, you started creating this file that said something about...
Okay.
See?
Yeah,
okay. It was something about...
Gonna be,
go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a stat. I never got around to
you
finish.
You never finished it, so you're going to do it here.
Okay, no, so I wanted more, I guess, time
background.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was about, I provided more context to his turnovers, because I think if you just look at his turnover numbers relative to the rest of the team, they're going to look bad, but if you look at the other defensemen around the league who are around them,
who are at his level,
meaning who are getting the same amount of turnovers. It's Doughty, Carlson.
It's Doughty. It is, but I'm glad you mentioned it. Doughty, Carlson, Weber,
and so if a defenseman is playing a lot of minutes and they're an offensive defenseman, they're going to be turning the puck over.
They're going to turn the puck over. Yeah. I guess what drives you nuts about Letang is that the other night against Montreal, where he tried the cute little thing between his own legs out by the red line. And he had a couple of times in this game where he got beat wide. Mm-hmm. The one time by Oliver Bjorkstrand never should have happened, the far end. But then there's other things that he does that are... It's not just the spectacular stuff. It's his ability to get the puck, be calm, and then it's like Taylor, the whole rink just freezes around him for a moment. And he's had that ability ever since he came into the league. That's a hard thing to quantify. It really is.
Yeah, and I'm back to what I was talking about. I think now when I looked at it, this was the highest rate of turnovers he's had in a season in his career, but it's also one of the most offense he's put up in his career, and it's because those things are connected. If you're playing aggressively, mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen. He had a shift in the third period where he came down the left side, which is always really cool for him. When he comes down the left side, he starts adjusting toward the middle of the rink. It reminds me a lot of the great shift in San Jose in Game 6, where he just owned the Sharks until he ended up scoring that goal that ended up being huge. And then he ends up chasing the play in the other direction. That's what you're going to get with a player like that. He is what he is. He is who he is. You'll like this. As he was leaving the locker room, I said to him, hey, great job in overtime, whatever. He just goes, yeah, whatever. He's always unhappy with whatever it is that he's doing out there.
Yeah, and the pairing in general, you have to, that's two righties. That alone. And, Marino's been very good, too.
Yeah, Marino's been a really pleasant surprise.
But, two righties.
Are you okay with that, though?
No. It
not
be...
the two righties thing, but using Letang specifically on that left side. I just...
it's not ideal, but what...
I know. What are your options, right? What are your options? Because I don't see a whole lot
for now, I don't have a problem with it. But
I think he does.
Well, yeah.
I think he does.